Hmm. Are the Rangers back? Don't know. We'll see. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Isaiah. Happy Wednesday to all of you guys here today, and welcome into another Rangers post-game show. We're going to make a habit of doing these. Welcome into. We're trying to figure out a name for this Rangers podcast. There's been a lot of names that we've been going through thus far. We're hoping to launch it in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be going on vacation a little bit, so we're going to launch it in a couple of weeks, but make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're going to tonight, I guess it's a soft launch, if you would say. It's we're just going to be here to talk some Rangers baseball. What an exhilarating, exciting, thrilling win by the guys in blue, red, and white over the past week, taking 2 out of 3 in a massive series against the New York Yankees at Globe Life Field in Arlington. This was big for the Texas Rangers, because the Rangers were trailing the Mariners. They were trailing the Yankees in terms of the wild card, and the Yankees had the second wild card. And I said, look, we need to at least take 2 out of 3. It would be awesome if we swept them. Unfortunately, bullpen blew it again today. We'll talk about them in a little bit. But, we took 2 out of 3, which was necessary. You trim the Yankees lead over you now down to, I believe, 1 game. Seattle, they're still up by a game and a half. Hopefully the White Sox can come through tonight against the Mariners. But if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to put it up in the comments section here. We're going to go recap this Rangers series win over the New York Yankees, talk about some concerns, some positive stuff that I had for this series, as well as then look ahead to the Philadelphia Phillies series, which is another massive series moving forward. And then we're going to talk about, get into a debate, about Jack Leiter that I think it's an uncomfortable conversation that I feel like we need to have. But yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. If you guys want to join the show, I am sending the StreamYard link into the comments section. Just click on it and then feel free to get in if you want to. But Rangers take 2 out of 3 from the New York Yankees. It was an exhilarating, amazing series. The 2 wins for the Rangers came down to the final couple of innings every game. Even today it came down to the final couple of innings. I mean, it was just an exciting series. Congrats to the Yankees for winning today, but the Rangers take 2 out of 3. Biggest positives and negatives from this series. All right. I think the positives from this series is that the Rangers pitching staff against an elite offense that is the New York Yankees. I know Judge only played 2 out of 3 games. I know that, Slater got hurt in game 1 in the first inning, but the Rangers pitching staff for the most part showed that why they are such an elite group. Nathan Eovaldi was tremendous yesterday. He threw 8 shutout innings against a great New York offense. Patrick Corbin, look, he didn't have his best stuff in the first inning of that game, the first 2 innings of that game in game 1. But look, he battled, and that's why I like Patrick Corbin a lot, because the guy doesn't give up. The guy battles. He battles and battles and battles. He could have easily gotten torched and not made it out of the second inning, but he battled and battled. He pitched 3 innings, gave up I believe he pitched 4 innings, actually. 4 innings, gave up just 3 runs. Look, it could have gotten a lot worse, but look, he battled, and I was very proud of him for that. Jack Leiter obviously was not great today, but look, the Rangers pitching staff, John Gray was outstanding in game 1. He really kept the Rangers in the thick of things in game one, because it definitely could have spiraled out of control there. But he kept the Rangers, gave them a fighting chance, and in the end, they walked it off. Hobie Milner came up in big spots and really gave the Rangers some much needed relief out of the bullpen. Phil Maton, it looks like he might be the closer now. I don't know. But he was definitely outstanding in the spots that he was put in. You talk about Danny Coulombe. I mean, Danny Coulombe, let's give it up to Danny Coulombe. Danny Coulombe was tremendous when he pitched out of the bullpen for the Rangers against the Yankees. You look at what an acquisition he was, right? I was like, when we first got him, I was like, dude, Danny Coulombe, like, that's not like the greatest, the most sexiest name in the world. Like, really? You're going to get Danny Coulombe? But boy, was I wrong about him. I mean, this dude has come up big time and time again, big moments, and he's just slammed the door shut. And, yes, he might get himself in trouble, but he manages to get out of it. And so, what an addition that was for the Texas Rangers. And then you look at, Cole Winn. I mean, young pitcher, hasn't been in these spots. He's been in the minors his entire career. He comes over, was a starting pitcher as well. At one point, he comes over and really gives you some big innings. So he was tremendous. But yeah, the Rangers pitching staff really showed that why they are one of the most elite groups in all of baseball. And how about the defense, man? I mean, Adolis Garcia was making amazing nifty grabs. Corey Seager in the ninth inning yesterday, when the Yankees got a man on. Trent Grisham got on against Phil Maton. Corey Seager gets to a scorching, hot ground ball up the middle that could have definitely leaked through for a base hit, and that would have put runners at first and second, or worse, first and third, with nobody out in a one-run game or in a two-run game. With the Yankees' big boppers coming up, Seager goes to his left. He gets to it from his knees, fires it to Simeon at second, and Marcus Simeon, nice job with a guy going to his feet, fires to first to get Stanton. I mean, that was one of the most incredible double plays I've seen in so long, and definitely it wiped off the slate for Phil Maton, and quickly there was 2 outs and disaster was averted there. But that was an amazing double play. You talk about, Rowdy Tellez, forget the bat. I mean, dude was making some great plays at first base. Josh Young in the first game, or Josh Young, we'll talk about the home run in a little bit, but, you talk about, I'm not Josh Young. I mean, my bad. Wyatt Langford made some great plays. I mean, the defense, the pitching was just so great, for the Texas Rangers in this series. And then I think the other positives was Josh Young. I mean, Josh Young, ever since he's come back from the minors, he's come back from injury, he's just been tremendous for the Texas Rangers. Getting the ball, putting the ball in play, hitting that massive home run. I mean, that was one of the most exciting games I've ever watched for the Texas Rangers. When he hit that home run like that, I was like, wow, like I couldn't believe it. Jock Peterson, how about Jock Peterson, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, Jock Peterson with the world on his shoulders, with his struggle, signing that big contract for the Rangers. He hadn't done anything this season. And then Aaron Boone and puts in Devin Williams. Devin Williams throws a fat pitch right over the middle. This way. Yeah. We're good. But yeah, Jock Peterson. I mean, my goodness, what a swing by him. Have a good one. But yeah, what a swing by him. I mean, just tremendous. Saved the season, to be honest. I mean, he was outstanding. He saved the season for the Texas Rangers.